Cool. Well, we're back here again. A few short months since the end of last season, and here we are ahead of our pre-season friendly against Welling United. Ajay, I feel like we've done this a few times now. Had a little chat before the start of a new season. I don't know about you, but it kind of feels a little bit different from the last couple of seasons. Does it feel different to you?
Yeah, it feels different, especially what we done last season. For the boys that's coming in now, they want to mirror what we did last season. That's why it's exciting this year, really exciting. I'm looking forward to what happens next.
Yeah, because I look back on the chat we had back this time last year, and when I asked you sort of what do we need to do for you to be happy at the end of the season, you kind of just said, I just want to do a bit better than what we did last year. Well, last year we finished fourth, and we were in the playoff final until like the 88th minute. Do you want to do better than we did last season?
I think that's going to change now. So that question is always the same as like we said last year, the year before that is, can we better what we did the year before that? But obviously this year it's just see how we go. There's a target on our back now, and everyone knows that we're one of the good sides in the league now. So obviously the boys got to be prepared really well. We lost 4 good players and we've had to add into it, so it's going to take time to gel again. But I believe in the boys. I believe the boys that we kept are going to be showing why we was in that playoffs position last season. So hopefully we can get the ground running again.
Nice. One of the things I really like about talking to you is that I feel like each time I talk to you, I can feel a little bit more growth and a little bit more learning from you as a coach, as a manager, as a leader. You've had a bit of time to reflect on the success of last season. What's the main takeaway you're taking into this season?
Positive. We've got to be more positive and the belief I've got in the boys is something else as well. Obviously Luke, who's been with me for 4 or 5 years now, is a massive blow to me. But again, I've brought in P and I've brought in JB as well, who are good people as well. And we've managed to keep Jordan and Michael next to me, so we're looking forward to that. Overall, I'm looking at it now as I'm one of the top managers in this league, and I'm just not being big-headed or nothing. If you look at the league, the last 4 or 5 years I was learning my trade. So if you look at it now, how many managers it's got more experience than me at this level now? Not a lot. Probably Punjab.
Yeah.
He's been there for years, but he's the chairman. But when we talk about managers, I'm one of the top managers in this league, and I believe in it.
I love that confidence. You mentioned there a couple of changes in the coaching team. Just wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about the new faces, and I guess just a little bit more about Luke. He's been by your side for so long. It's going to be a bit strange seeing you there, but not seeing him, and the sort of clouds of vape coming out of him on a cold day. So tell us about that change.
Obviously, Luke lives so far away from us. He lives in Arlo, and the travel really gets to him. When everyone else is getting him at 7, he's getting him at 9, 10, and he's a family man as well. And obviously, this is not public eye yet, but Luke went through massive blow in his family, losing his mum a couple of weeks ago, which is a massive shame as well. So he's had to take a step back, and obviously he's always welcome if he feels welcome back in there. But it's a massive change for me. It's something I'm not used to. I'm used to having Luke next to me from I think from the start I've started anyway. So I'm for 23 years old. It's gonna be different. It feels different in pre-season already, and I miss him already. I still speak to him every day. But hopefully the boys that's coming in now and the coaches with JB and P, I believe they can still do the job. And JB's got a good pedigree around him. He's come from SC Dons. He's been around that kind of level, so he knows how to win as well. That's a good thing. JB is someone I played with when I was younger at Grays, a couple of non-league clubs as well, Bethnal Green United as well. I know what he's going to bring. He's a massive winner on the pitch, outside the pitch. He's a leader. So he's like losing. We lost Dan as well on top of it, Dan Fleming. But JB coming in is just like having Dan Fleming back into the squad, which is really good. And like I said last season, Dan was our best signing last season. Absolutely monster. Not on the pitch, but what he was doing off the pitch was absolutely massive for us. And we just need JB to mirror that this season.
Yeah, nice. You mentioned there we've got a couple of players moving on, which is what we want, official. Like it's been said about you a few times. Like people really respect how you don't hold people back. If there's an opportunity for your players to go and get, we want them to go and get it. We've also kept a few as well, which I quite like. But tell me about some of the new boys coming into the group, and what do you think they're going to add?
Obviously, we played against Tom Jones last season. at Tunbridge Wells.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No one played well in midfield against us all season, and that's just hands down. Our midfield dominated every single game last season. Even the game that we drew or lost, I thought we edged it. But for some reason, Tom had a blinder against us, and he's one of the target that we went for. We managed to get him in. Fester's at Tunbridge Wells as well. For some reason, he scores against us every season. We've been chasing him for 3 years. Finally got the deal done this year, which is really, really good for us. And I think he saw in pre-season before he got himself injured in a motorcycle accident. There's massive things to come from them too. We've brought Stefan in to recover, to come in for Ange. Obviously still learning his trade, but he's turned out to be a good player so far for us in pre-season. Who else did we bring in? That's it really. I think that's the massive change that you can see. Is just them two really. That's the massive change you can see straight away. And obviously Isaac's moving on, and who else? Courtney's moved on as well, and we brought in Amari as well. He played for England on the 16s with Tamari and them kind of boys, so he's ready to come in as well. But we're looking good as a team, as a collective. We're looking really good.
Yeah. And I guess just I'm kind of curious because I remember last year I asked you about what your process was for going out and finding these new guys. Last year was a big rebuilding job, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I remember you saying we just need to get out there, start again. Feels a bit different this year. It doesn't feel like you need to go out and put together a new squad. So yeah, what's the difference between the recruitment this summer compared to last summer?
I think this was one of the easiest. Obviously, once you do well the season before that, it's easy for the boys to want to stay, to win. People like Flav, Jacob, they've had good offers at step 4. But we were 2 minutes away from step 4. And that's just a comment they're just making in the group. We're 2 minutes, if we're not going step 3, there's no point of us going anywhere. We'll be here again and we'll try to get this club forward. The boys that's left us, apart from Courtney and Amani, I think Amani stayed in step 5 and is going to play against us soon. I won't say we lost anyone, apart from Amani. Everyone else is being gifted to everyone else that, look, you're ready to step up, and they've stepped out to go and do good things for themselves like everyone else has done as well. So, but I'm looking forward to the new boys, about the new gems that's coming in. How can they adapt? How can they impress us really? And that's what we're looking for this season.
Nice. And just finally, big test against Welling United in pre-season today, a few more friendlies to come. What are you looking to see from the rest of pre-season?
Just hard work. For me, today's just fitness. It's about the fitness work for us today. Obviously, Welling's got to have the ball the most. We know that. In this sun, we just have to keep our shape, and that's what we're looking at. We've managed this pre-season really well. We've picked the team that mirrors everyone in our league, and this is just like playing Whitstable, really. And that's what we want to test ourselves and see how we get on.
Really interesting. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Ajay. Thanks for chatting. Go well for today.
Thank you.
Cheers.
That was good.